Friends, in this class we will clarify the basic concepts of geometric progression. Now, look at the series of numbers 2, 4, 8, 16, or the second one 2, 1, half, 1 fourth, or the third one 8, minus 1 fourth, 2. The similarity that you will find in these sequences is, in the first sequence, 4 by 2 is 2, 8 by 4 is 2, 16 by 8 is 2. In the second sequence, 1 by 2 is half, half by 1 is half, 1 fourth by half is half. In the third sequence, minus 4 by 8 is minus half, 2 by minus 4 is minus half, minus 1 by 2 is minus half. So when we have a series of numbers where dividing the second number by first, or the third number by second, or the fourth by third gives us the same quotient, then we say that these sequences or progressions are a geometric progression. Like arithmetic progression, geometric progression is defined by first term A, which in the first sequence is 2, in the second sequence is also 2, and in the third sequence it is 8. The other parameter is R. Now what is R? R is nothing but T2 by T1 or T3 by T2 or T4 by T3. Again remember, as per definition, R is second term by first term, third term by second term, or fourth term by third term, and so on. So R in the case of first series is 2, R in the case of second series is half, and R in the case of third series is minus half. Now, just like we find the term in arithmetic progression, we can use the formula Tn or nth term of the progression equal to A into R minus 1. So suppose we have to find out the fifth term of the first sequence. In the first sequence, the first term A was 2, ratio or R was 2, and since n equal to 5 is what we are going to find out, so 2 to the power 5 minus 1, that is 2 into 2 to the power 4, the answer is 32. Now, for the second sequence, if we want to find out the fourth term, again in the second sequence A was 2, R was half, n is 4 here, so 4 minus 1, so we get 2 into half to the power 3, that is 2 by 8 or 1 fourth is the fourth term of second sequence. Look at the third sequence. In the third sequence, if we have to find out the sixth term, then A or first term was 8, common ratio was minus half, we have to find the sixth term, so power will be 6 minus 1. 8 into minus half to the power 5, that is 8 into minus 32, so the answer is minus 1 fourth. Again, just like we did in arithmetic progression, in geometric progression also we have a formula for calculating sum of n terms. Now here there are two formulas, basically one for r greater than 1 and one for r less than 1. If r is greater than 1, then the sum of n terms is given by a into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1, and if r is less than 1, then the formula is given by a into 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r. Let us look at the first sequence. What will be the sum of first 5 terms in the first sequence? Since r is greater than 2, we will use the formula a into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. A is 2 here, r is also 2, n is 5, r is 2, and minus 1. So the answer is 62. That means sum of first 5 terms of the progression 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 is 62. If we want to find the sum of, let's say, 6 terms of the third progression, since here r is less than 1, that is minus half, so the formula used will be a into 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r, which is here a is 8, r is minus half, so we use the formula like this, do the calculation and find that the sum is 21 by 4. Just see the steps. So sum of first 6 terms of the third progression is 21 by 4. Apart from this, there is another formula in case of GP, which is sum of infinite terms. Now, sum of infinite terms in a GP is given by a by 1 minus r. Remember that here the sum of infinite terms can only be found out if it is a converging series, that is R is less than 1. Just remember that sum of an infinite GP series can only be found out if R is less than 1, because then it is a converging series. Otherwise it cannot be found out. So if we look at the sum of an infinite series in the third sequence where A was 8 and R was minus half, we can easily find out using the formula infinite sum is equal to A by 1 minus R, which is 8 by 1 plus half, which is 8 into 2/3 or 16 by 3. Again, remember that this formula can only be used in case R is less than 1. I hope the concept is clear. Thanks and cheers.